Hey Don, my name is Marquis and I'm the owner of Nomatic Marketing. And in this video, I'm actually going to show you three things that you guys can do today to bring in more clients to your law firm. Now, most likely, you're just sitting there kind of asking yourself, why would I even be doing this in the first place? Or better yet, what's in it for me? And honestly, both of those are very valid questions. Oftentimes in the world of the internet, most local business owners are just, too busy actually running their business in order to really understand how the internet can uh, benefit them and their company. And sometimes the only hesitation that they have to working with someone is they don't really know, who actually is an expert and who isn't, who's going to end up, actually trying to help them or who's going to try to take their money and run. I found by giving people a free attack plan of actual things that they can do to really help their business, it's kind of resulted in business owners just kind of raising their hands and saying, hey, Marquise, can you just do this for me? So if by the end of the video you feel like the information that I'm presenting you today is actually useful, feel free to reach out and we can chat. Or you can actually take any of the stuff that I'm telling you today and you can use it on your own, and that's perfectly fine as well. So now, let me show you three things that will set you and your law firm apart from your competition and not waste any more of your time. So the three things that we're going to go over today are going to be content, citations, and backlinks. So the first thing is content. So think of content as any of the words, phrases, pictures that show up on your page. So any of this stuff is content. Any of these videos and all of this wording right here, that's content as well. So in order to be fully optimized in Google's eyes, you need to have at least 1,500 words of content on your front page. So what I did was I actually took your domain, I threw it into one of the free tools that we utilize here. So this is SEO Quake. So this is an extension that you can run on your Google Chrome. It gives you a lot of useful information about a person's website. Mainly I just use it to see how many words are on a page in a website. So you can see here, you guys have about 3,400 words on the website. This is fantastic. You guys are in a great position. You have almost more than double the amount of words that you need to be fully optimized. So this is a great place to be. All I can say to this, keep doing the good work that you're doing, especially in this area. Second thing we're going to take a look at is going to be citations. So in order to truly understand citations, the best place to go is to actually just do a quick Google search. So I actually put in a keyword search for personal injury attorney, Atlanta, Georgia. So as you can see, when you do a search like this, there are a couple things that usually come up. First thing is going to be this ad section. So this is across the Google Ads search network. So basically, companies pay to have ads put up there. They only pay when a customer actually clicks on the ads because it's that pay per click kind of like format. This can go one of two ways. Either it can be very lucrative for a business in which they are getting an enormous amount of clients, especially if it's done correctly, or it can end up with businesses actually losing out on a lot of money. And this is even more crucial when you're when you're a lawyer or you're kind of in that law kind of like demographic. You guys spend a lot more money cost per click on keywords than other industries. It can range anywhere from $60 to $100 to like even over $300 per each keyword. So it's just something to be mindful of when you are using ads. This second section that I want to tell you is probably one of the bigger sections that would be useful to you guys. So this is the Google Map Pack, or the map section for short. So it's a place where you can find your name, address, and phone number, aka NAPs, for a business. So I'll have business owners kind of approach me and say, hey, Marquise, how can we show up in this map pack? And by showing up, they do mean show up in these, like one of these three top sections. There are a couple things that you can do. One of them would be actually optimizing your description, what talks about your company. The second thing would be optimizing the pictures that you have on this Google page. And the third thing would be your citations. So citations are anywhere on the internet where your name, address, and phone number show up exactly the same. case in point, it's similar to like the yellow pages back in the day, or the white pages. It used to be put on your doorstep, and it was a directory to find all the businesses based on their industry and their location and all that other good stuff. Same thing with citation. So think of the yellow pages just moving online, because basically that's what they did. So the yellow pages is a directory, and there are multiple directories throughout the internet in which a business can put in their information. The more directories that your business name, address, and phone number are in exactly the same, the more relevant that you look in Google's eyes, which essentially moves you up this list as well, or at least helps to move you up this list. So a great thing to utilize in order to see how many citations that you have is one of the tools that we use here. This is whitespark.ca. It is a local citation finder. I think it ranges from like $30 to $70 a month maybe. But it is a useful tool to show you just how many citations you have. So if you can take a look here, you guys, Singleton Law Firm, have about 52 citations. That is, once again, a really good place to be. You can see that one of your competitors here, they have about 43 citations. So I will say that most companies and most businesses, they do range in the area of 25 to 30 citations to anywhere around like 50, 55 citations. So that's where most businesses lie. So it's kind of like a crapshoot, because you're competing against so many other people for this like citation block. What I tend to recommend for businesses is to have anywhere between 200 and 300 citations, is just to put you guys in a position to not have to compete with other companies for something like this. This is basically just making sure that your information is accurate across a lot of different directories. So it takes a little bit of legwork in order to do, and you just need to be sure that the information is going in exactly the same. But if you're in that 200, 300 range, most businesses aren't there. I would like to say like 90 to 95% of businesses aren't there. So it just puts you in a league all your own. Last thing that we're going to talk about is going to be backlinks. So think of backlinks as how a website has authority on the web. So simply put, if you were to take site A points to site B. Therefore, site A is acting as a backlink for site B, which is helping site B have more authority across the web. So you have to think of Google as more of like a popularity contest. So the more sites that are pointing at you, the more popular you are in Google's eyes, which means that you have more authority across the web. It means they trust you more, which means they move you up for when customers are doing searches. So what I did was I actually threw your information into one of the other tools that we utilize here. So this is Ahrefs. This is a probably one of the most robust tools that we use. I think it ranges from like $70 to $100 a month, but still a tool anyone can use as long as you understand the information. So you can see here that you guys have about 1,900 backlinks across 447 domains. This is another really good place to be, or at least another really good place to start. I've worked with companies that have 0 backlinks, so having 1,900 puts you guys in a really good spot. But with comparing you to one of your competitors here, so ATL Injury Law Group, I found them by actually doing some research, actually using the search term personal injury attorney Atlanta, Georgia. They come up on the first page. As you can see here, they have about 27,000 backlinks across 431 referring domains. So they have a lot more backlinks than you guys, which means that they probably just started a little bit earlier in gathering these backlinks for their site. But even if you were to compare what they have to what you guys have, this isn't unbeatable. Just knowing how many backlinks they have is a good part of the battle. One of the perks of having a tool like this is I can see what domains they're using to get these backlinks. And once I know what domains they have, with the companies that we work with, we can actually get the same backlinks that they have for them for you, So it'll put you in an even better position, and then we'll just get you more backlinks after that. So once again, just to go over what we've covered in this video today. So your front page, Needs to have at least 1,500 words to be fully optimized. As you can see here, you guys blew it out of the water. You have way more than 1,500. You have way more than double the amount that's needed. So great job. Second thing is citation. So you're going to want to have anywhere between 200 to 300 of these just to kind of like beat out your competition by a landslide. Nobody can touch you. The last thing is backlinks. So you're going to need to have more relevant sites pointing at you guys just to show Google that you are the authority. And if you were to implement these strategies today, you can be #1 across Google as well. So I bet you're wondering, what now? Well, you can either go and use the information that I provided you today on your own, and I'm perfectly all right with that. Or if you want the most effective route and you want to save yourself some time, you can actually just give me a call at 970-829-1342. Once again, I'm Marquis, and my company is Nomatic Marketing, and my number is 920-829-1342. I look forward to hearing from you. Have a good one.